the truth profoundly. These are Germans here. Follow me to the message clear. Go Paul, Das, and Paul. They say Duane the writer leads the way. Time to madness, it's blight. Gotta wake up, see the light.
How's little Steven doing with his ghosts?
Oh, okay. We'll hear from Steven now.
Oh well, I'm glad you asked, Duane. So since last time, I was actually I was in the middle of sitting on the couch with my boyfriend watching that movie you recommended, Ghosts with Demi Moore. That was the one, right?
G.I. Jane?
No, the other one. I told you I already had seen G.I. Jane.
Ghost with Patrick Swayze, yeah.
Oh, Patrick Swayze. I couldn't remember the name of the actor. I watched the wrong one then. I watched, there's Demi Moore from G.I. Jane was also in a movie called Ghosts with Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes, Whoopi Goldberg, and Patrick Swayze was the guy that died that she was. Yeah.
Oh, that is I did watch the right one then. Okay.
Was the psychic that put them together.
Yeah, and it was the romance, right?
Yeah. So again, what's good about the movie is that it shows you, gives you a view that there is no death, and that as people do certain things in the movie, the bad guy there and others, they got their instant karma. Okay, so those are those dark individuals that would grab people and bring them down into the ground. That's one way to do it, as agents of the Lords of Karma. They grab people and do that are really bad, and things can be very instant. So that's another view of the movie, but there's a lot of good views there for people.
I'm trying not to react to it. They knocked something off the shelf, but I'm okay. Yeah, I was watching that movie with my boyfriend on the couch a few nights ago, and one of the ghosts had actually revealed its name to us. Like we heard a whisper, and it got really cold in the room, and we heard a voice, and it said its name was Chat. So it said its name was Chat. So I told my boyfriend to be quiet. And I swallowed my fears. I stood up off the couch and I asked it. I said, "Chat, is this real?" And it didn't respond.
Okay, let me give you some ideas here, all right? Look at the questions that you ask. Okay, first of all, I would ask the individual, it's not a ghost, all right? See, when you think in those terms, that's like looking at your friend that's with you and saying, "Are you a ghost?" And isn't that kind of silly? So you're talking to another individual, but they're in another dimension, but they're relaying to you. And in a way, this is good. You're going to learn a lot from this, okay? They're just trying to get your attention, is what they're trying to do. And are you paying attention? You see? So you're trying to push it away. So I would first of all ask Chat, or whatever his name is, why are you here? You notice in the movie Ghost, when Patrick Swayze first died and started to go to the other side, at one point he was in a subway station with a funny guy that could touch physical things. And so this gave Patrick Swayze a hint to be able to communicate with Demi Moore, but he needed somebody, so he found a psychic. He found Whoopi Goldberg to make the connection. Do you see all that?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, okay, pay attention to the movie, because what you need to know is there as a start. It's a very good start for what you're doing. And so the idea is that these are not ghosts that you're talking to. Okay, you've been told that label. These are individuals like yourself. And why are they there? It's like if someone walks into your house, what do you say to them? Are you real? Are you a ghost? No, you ask them, Why are you here? What are you doing here? Why did you come in my house? Wouldn't you ask them that? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, or tell them to leave, you see, etc. But usually people knock on the door. Very few people just walk into your house unless you know them. So again, relate to these so-called ghosts, like people like you, and stop being funny. Because again, they're wondering why you're being funny, you see?
Right. I wasn't trying to be funny though. I was asking Chad if this was real. Like if this was happening like right now. If it was like, you know, if it was an actual, if it was an
Yeah,
entity in the room with me and
I
not
get
and
that.
not.
I get that. Forget it. Okay, we're not in 12th grade anymore, okay? You're out of high school. I'm assuming, okay? So forget all the
I'm 28.
blah blah talk. You didn't learn anything in high school. You can learn something now if you pay attention. And that is that uh yeah, these individuals, okay, you're going to learn that, see, what you're really learning has a real value for you if you pay attention. Now, as you get older and years go by, 5, 10, 15 years from now, you're going to look back at this. You have a connection here that can be very, very valuable to you. And yeah, it's not going to be so-called normal like everybody else's. No, it's exceptional if you can see it. But if you keep letting it bother you, then that's all it's going to be. It's going to be a bother and a hassle, etc. Now, look at Whoopi Goldberg in the movie. She's fine talking to the so-called dead, right? Well, they're not really dead, are they? She's talking to them. So all these ideas that you've gotten here in the physical realm, they're a bunch of phony baloney. It's not it at all. Take the time to learn to see how things really are. You see? Time to grow up. Time to see. Time to wake up. Things are not as you've been told. Not at all. Yeah, and I can get into a lot more too, and I can go over a lot of it. But again, you've been told a lot of stories, and it's a lot of hocus pocus. You're having actual experience, all right? Go for it.
I mean, I believe that Chat might have broken free from like the Matrix and is here to try to tell me something, and I'm just trying to figure out a way I could possibly like understand what they have to tell me.
Stephen, hey, you're going off on your own fantasies again. Where do you get that? Where'd you read that? Where'd you hear that? You made all that?
I don't know, Duane. I'm just trying to understand my situation. I'm trying to figure out what to do.
You're gonna understand it by making up phenomena.
What should I do then, Duane? What should I ask Chat?
Listen. Learn to listen and stop that little mind. Okay? First of all, if I'm making sense to you, go off what I'm saying. First of all, as long as he's there, I would ask Chat, why are you here? See, he may not even know why he's there. You have an intuition, start to use it. See, you went through high school to be stupid. Now, you want to stay stupid? You want to stay locked in Burger King like Eric? Huh? No.
I dropped out of high school.
That's fine. So did I in the 11th grade. Well, you were smarter than you think. So the thing is that I commend anybody for quitting high school because it's all stupid. It's purposely set up to keep you unaware. Purposely done to keep you dumbed down, stupid, unaware, not knowing what you're doing, not knowing where you're going. Oh, so you're going to go get a job and you're going to have a career. Yeah. That's really a smart move, and you're going to help destroy the world. Wow, that's so cool. Okay, do you have, Stephen, I'm just curious, do you have dreams with these individuals? You must also be dreaming this when you're sleeping at night.
Nothing really yet. I struggle a lot with sleep given our current situation, so I haven't really had a lot of hours of sleep.
That's okay. I sleep off and on myself. The new you is going to help you if you do it. And if you don't, it's not going to help you. You decide how to do that. You want to focus on the sound and the vibrations and the guidance that comes along with it. and start to recognize it. Now, you will have more dreams. You will have more real side experiences, okay, your intuitive opening, if you start to do the new you, and little by little it'll seep through and you'll have a better understanding of things.
Right. Will it help chat return to where they came from?
A step at a time, young man. Step at a time. You know, it's like when you're 5 years old, you ask your dad, gee, can I drive the car? Well, what's your dad going to say? Step at a time, son. Wait till you're old enough. You know, everything takes time, Stephen. It's not instant. See, you've been taught you're in the microwave era. In other words, you just push a button and it's so, just like on your cell phone. And so your mind has been set up the same way. Oh, I just think a thought and it must be so. It must happen. I need the answer right now. And then, oh, it's all voila, it's done. Nothing is like that. Watch a tree grow. Stand there and watch it grow. Can you do that? It takes a lot of time and years, doesn't it, for a tree to grow? Yeah. Doesn't do it.
I got bored after a couple hours.
Well, that's fine. You can be bored. Everything's fine. Nothing is negated. See, you are the decider, but you have been taught to look to authorities for answers. And that's why you question yourself. That's why you want instant answers. That's why you want it all done. Just when you were young and you asked your parents, gee, mommy, I want an ice cream. I want it right now. And lots of times, mommy would get that ice cream. You see? And that's how you've been raised. Instead of doing it yourself, figuring it out yourself, you always look to the authorities, to the teacher, to the policeman, to the government, to whoever. You look to them, to gods, angels, saviors, etc. All these make-believe characters, you look to them instead of yourself.
Well, I'm an atheist. I don't believe in any of that.
Well, you can be whatever you want. I didn't say that. I said make-believe characters. Okay, all those characters you believe.
Yeah, I'm saying I agree with you. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah. See, again, all authorities are self-appointed. See, they didn't tell you that, did they? They are self-appointed. In other words, they've made themselves the authorities, and they expect you, they've gotten your agreement to obey, to consider them as the authorities, the know-it-alls, etc. So this is how they control you. And so again, you look to them for the most part. That's why you ask all the questions. Now, I didn't raise my daughter like this. I taught her the things that you're going through, etc. So she knew what to do, because that's what I taught her, to be more aware and pay attention. But you see, you and everybody else has taught that. So you're going to constantly question whole life until you figure it out for yourself. So you're lucky I'm here to help you, because there's nobody else that will. Go ask your friends. They're all duh too.
Right, yeah, I guess I am pretty lucky.
Yeah, you're very fortunate, more so than you know, okay? And so it's not about me. So I show people how to wake up and get to the real you, your real awareness, so that you're okay and getting through creation, because you've been here many lifetimes doing these same acts, but you don't remember it. But if you want to keep going through it again, because you're just going to grow old. Right now you're young, and only for a few moments are you young. Because I would take a good look at history, young man, you and Eric and everybody else, because you're soon going to be history.
Are you saying you're going to kill me? Like right now? Not right now.
You will be doing that yourself, Eric.
Well, that's a little dark.
No, it won't.
See, again, you're looking to somebody else.
I'll have you know, in the yearbook, in the senior yearbook, I was voted least likely to get killed. Thank you.
Eric, I want to let you know, since the topic was brought up, that if you are feeling things and if you are having these thoughts, then there's help available.
Bro, I'm fine. Look, I'm gonna win this tournament. Then you'll see.
I'm just making sure you're okay. That's all.
Yeah, see, Eric, Stephen is my witness as to your fantasies.
What do you mean my fantasy? What do you think my fantasies are, Duane? Lay it on me.
See again, Stephen. See, I'm gonna play you two back and forth. In other words, see the question that he just did, Stephen? And I just explained to him, and yet he still doesn't get it because he's looking to his mind for an answer and it's not there.
Yeah, I think chat's playing some tricks on me.
Yeah, well, again, he wants your attention. I would suggest that when chat's around, you start doing the new you and see what happens. And Eric
Okay.
knows this.
Hey,
Call
hey,
on,
chat, would you sing the new you with us?
yeah, and call on Rebazar, okay?
Oh, call in
That's,
Germa, too. Germa's a pretty cool real guy. He was holding the door
well,
open for me at
call
Burger
on
King.
Germa. Go ahead. See, this is where you two will help each other.
You crew, we gather round real guys, bring the truth profound. These are Germans here, for me to the message clear. Go Paul, Das and Paul, they say Duane the writer leads the way. Time to madness, it's blight, gotta wake up, see the light. Don't think, just feel the vibe. The sun's are gonna cause it dry. Break the chains, the mental hold. Truth unfold, the storms are guide. A cosmic drive. Break the chains, the mental hold. The truth unfold, the story told. We strong, and unite front. Against the darkness, we will hunt. Time to break the simulation spell with new you power. We are skibbity new you. Breaking free from the matrix. Forces lurking, reptilian scheme. That lies that control a twisted dream. You together, we rise above. Shattering the lies, spreading risky. I knew you staring at the thing to be done. Staring at the sun, the only thing to be done.